Greetings, traveler.
Unfortunately, we don't get offered a hero other than George, because I don't really want to go Gem Splitter or die, but we might have to play Gem Splitter or die, because you're playing Starfang without mechs, you're playing Jailer, you're playing Ragnaros. None of those things sounds viable. So the plan with George is to just build up a Gem Splitter board, essentially. So as George, I really don't like going 3-on-3 or even buying this economy because I want to hero power on the 5 gold turn. I think that's one of the things George does well. So I think you just grab this and open up Snail, for instance. Dragons are out, so you don't have low flyer. I think on almost any other hero, you take the Busker because then you open up 3-on-3. But I don't want a 3-on-3 on George. I want to use my hero power on turn 3 because that's good tempo. Then you have a Divine Shield minion and a strong 1-drop. So it's very specific to George.
It's good to plan ahead. Me, I plan behind. Results are guaranteed.
I think I'm just going to go ahead and shield my Myrmidon here. Could freeze this, but I think I want Snail. You don't need it right now because they're tiering, right? So you don't have to play the Angler or Tempo, but you do have to shield because otherwise the money doesn't work. Nice. Nice. I'll freeze for bacon. Alright. This is where we want to be. This is going to reward us for buying Quilboar, which we already want to do. Alright, so now we're already leaning very heavily in the Quilboar direction, which is just exactly where George wants to be. If we can triple this into Agam or so, it's super strong.
The sweet taste of your opponent's defeat.
I guess that's early enough that it's a good decision, yeah. Go for the Pirate. This would have been fine. I don't think we want to go in that direction right now. Did you make a 2-drop creation? Curious.
It's good to plan ahead. Me, I plan behind. Results are guaranteed.
No, he made a 3-drop. Had a lot of money, I guess. So. Almost. Future Sight's in an amazing spot. Tier 4 with 43 health. On 7 gold. Very good spot to be in. Alright, we can sell tier shield, but that doesn't really go anywhere. We can buy this, but we're just going to hunt for good Quilboar stuff. We're not going to pretend we're doing anything else. Hey there, Quilboar stuff. So this 100%. Bacon is 4 gems. You don't really have anything you want to hero power right now, which is a bit awkward. I guess you hold the bacon, right? You put it on the board. You use these gems to try and not take damage, and then next turn they have more damage. I don't think you want to hero power this turn over just buying bacon. This already has a shield on it, so I'm just going to keep pumping that. We could always gem transfer later.
The magnificent Melodious.
Alright, we take 0. We buffed our gems to 2 attack. There's no Deflectobot. Jazzer, more Piper, Scrapsmith. Scrapsmith can work quite well. Bacon triple is hilarious. I think now you just go for a 5 because if you hit Agam, it's really, really good. And it opens up Bongo, Bopper, and stuff as well. Golden Bacon, Pogyu. Duo, shield to duo. Duo stays forever. That sounds good. Hungry A-Bomb is stronger, but winning the game happens with this card. Definitely want to give this a bit of extra damage. Where did the other gems go? Don't think we're holding. I think I just put it on the duo and gem transfer later. Duo can make a golden profit at the very, very, very least, right? That's as low as we go in terms of value. And that's not so bad. So that's not a terrible prospect. Combat was really bad, so looks like a lot of damage coming in. Oh, we removed the banner board. That's good. That's good. This is probably a reasonable chance to take 0, but obviously losing is possible. Okay, so Gem Splitter's still good. Card good, card good, card good. We like good cards. Good cards are good, Chad. Good cards are good. So that means we are not going to tier this round. We'll probably make a Golden Piper and go for a 6-drop with that. We got our Agam. Life is good. This Golden is probably better, because otherwise we're going to run in board space issues. Don't want to buff the other Quill board too much, so... This has to be here. Six, 8. I think 6 is enough.
Everything goes according to my plan. Or was it your plan?
28 health cleave is not that great of a prospect here. I think my Agam carries me every time though. 19 HP means it doesn't even die if it gets clipped. We didn't get full value, but that's okay. If I tier now, I won't be able to shield. That doesn't mean it's wrong though. Because I think now you're trying to just take it to the next level with the Charlie and stuff. You can always sell and shield, but I don't know what that would look like. Yeah, we got the Charlie. Sweet. So then next turn, you can hit double end of turn. You can make a Golden Drakkari with a Charlie on the board, and that's just going to go completely crazy. Really in command of the game now. Just going full George. I did say, right, we're going to be Quills. It's just how it is. We're going to be Quills. There's really not much else you're doing on George. I don't think you're going to have room for Bran. I think you try really hard to get Drakkari, because his duo is going to be really good. Getting another type would be good. I might put a few gems on Charlie, I'll see. But maybe when it's shielded. I think we're supposed to put it on to Charlie. Oh. I'm still getting that 2-2, it's fine. Move this here next turn. Pirate Cleave is okay if you get gem transfer, yeah. It's probably worth playing regardless. We would just have to think about some details. We have a lot of damage on our board. We're fine. Barely, though. Their Cleave and Poison was a good combo. Alright, so gem transfer's quite good. This goes here unless we find end of turn. Don't read the tier. Can shield this if we taunt it. We'll see. I think I roll, actually, because we're not going to have board space if I'm going to be doing this. Panabor is not bad, but I think I just roll. Oh, Undead? We could just play Straight Shot and shield Charlie then. Because Charlie is still going to be insane because Piper keeps giving us extra damage on our gems. So us being able to AoE buff. And then eventually we find a Cleave. We move the gems off the Agam to the Cleave. Because I think we're more like a Ground Shaker-ish build. Where the Charlie is my Ground Shaker because it gets extra damage. But it's just permanent, right? And they're going to buff each other as well. So I think that's probably how we do this. It's not so much a Menagerie build as it is, let's just get high attack on my gems. And then spread gems to everything. And because Juo has Divine Shield, that means it can just stay because we're not playing Menagerie. And then you can just make Golden Charlies and shit. My opponent has the counter to me because of all the fucking tokens. But we're going to kill enough to not die. That's very good. But they are a problem later on because I don't have enough health to tank them. We found Drakkari. One turn too late, unfortunately, but still very good. So let's first see if we hit the Cleave. Taunt on this thing and run Titus is good if we can afford to run all of that. So we have to ask ourselves if it's possible or not. The Straight Shot is always going. You can technically move all the gems of the Agam to something else. Maybe the big Titus and then run Titus with Piper. I do think that this is really good. Okay, I think we did it. That's fucking hard, that turn. But now I have a comp. Now I blast my gems with the Titus. I will have shield on everything, and my piggies will proc like crazy because I will get Golden Drakkari. But that turn is hard to do. Oh, Putricide died. Oh, he's back to finish me off as a ghost. Alright. So this thing procs now. So this goes here. We get massive damage on everything. We shield. I think I should be okay not taking 18 from the ghost, but I want to be sure, of course. So what is the best course of action then? Is it to level and hit more Charlies? Or is it to roll and find the 2-5 that buffs my HP as well? That's not really needed. I'll shield the Drakkari, I think, because I don't think that's going to leave. I'm going to look for Selfless Hero because I'm going to run the thing. I think I'd rather just roll. Could run this here to not die, but really don't like it.
Hire some new guys. Just don't tell them what happened to the last batch.
Our comp is ready. We just need to not die here. This is the only person that is really annoying for us, I think. I think everyone else will be fairly easy. We're one-shotting everything, so should be fine, to be honest. That Zillabones is never tanking more than one hit. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. So I could get to 6, but I think I just want to get that 2-5 Cool Bore and gather Selfless Hero. Oh, he's undead as well? I got the 2-5 and I have a cleave. That cleave will be worth it. I just need to get gem transfers then, I guess. Because I need to cleave versus the undead player. So roll a gem transfer. There's more taunt. There's this thing. I don't want it, right? Another cleave. This is going to get a little tricky. Yeah, the cleave is already worth more than the mini mermy or something. Mechadrex is his money. Uther is stat boost on this cleave. I can then run that straight away. What's the weak link here? I think it's this, right?
For justice. You didn't make the cut.
I wouldn't play the other cleave this turn, because I think you want to play it after you gem transfer and shield and stuff. But we can definitely play it versus Be Nice. We have such a fun comp here. This is so good. You're on 18 health as well, so your duo is going to proc again, which means you make 3 Charlies. It's so insane. So the undead player can run Blaster against me and then have a lot of stuff. It's really difficult overall to beat me, though. If anything, you sell this one now, because it's not shielded, and you just play Collector. Because I think your gems giving 20 damage is good enough. I don't think they get you with that, no. We want gem transfer, potentially another... Yeah, nice, nice, nice. See, now I think you might just freeze, shield. Next turn, Charlie jumps to the hand. You can steal the gems and put it on this cleave. And then sell and run the other Charlies. So you can shield, or you can buy this. What if I just play the cleave already instead of this, though? And I move gems from something else. That's probably better.
You didn't make the cut.
Oh, that should be here. Because then Charlie will jump to the hand, and I get board space anyway. I can play the other Charlie. Yeah, they're not even blastering me. But cleave is definitely the way to go versus them. It's just too good. This Baron has 300 attack. Jesus. Is that a one-shot? It is, I think, yeah. No, my 6 minion died. 10, 16, 20? Yeah. What a George game. What a George game.